Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Taser, and today you guys are going to be watching a 40 bomb with the KF5 on ranked play, which is actually pretty impressive in my opinion, considering everybody else uses the BAL. And so this is a gun that is very underpowered. It's not good at all. Like, it's because the submachine guns are obviously outclassed by the AR, so it's just a really weak gun, and it's really doesn't have that much range. But I end up dropping 40 kills with it, so I think it's pretty impressive. I think in this gameplay I was using the red dot sight and the grip, and the reason for that was because those were the only two attachments I had unlocked. So there's my reasoning for that. No real strategy behind that. But sorry, what I have to talk to you guys about today is why I quit fantasy football this year, and the main reason for that being is it's so stressful, and it ends up like taking over your life basically. Let me elaborate on this. So if you're playing fantasy football, you're checking it all week, and you have to go against your hometown team for fantasy football. And a good example of this is being, let's say you are a Patriots fan, and the Patriots play the Packers, let's say. And so Aaron Rodgers, you don't want him to have a good game. No, actually, no, sorry. So you have Aaron Rodgers on your team. I'm sorry, this is going way out of place. So you love the Patriots, but you have Aaron Rodgers on your team, and the Packers played the Patriots. So you're stuck in a situation because you want Aaron Rodgers to do good because your fantasy team, but at the same time you don't want them to beat the Patriots because that's your favorite football team. So you just get stuck in this dilemma where it's a win-lose situation. You can't win because if your Patriots win, most likely Aaron Rodgers played bad and your fantasy team loses. If Aaron Rodgers does good, most likely your Patriots lost. And so I decided I'm just going to focus on my hometown team, and I'm not going to care about fantasy because that, honestly, there's so many situations where I would have to root against my own team for my fantasy team, and I just didn't like that. It's too much competition. I don't know, I just don't like fantasy. It's just not my thing. Like, I still follow up on my friends' leagues. It's kind of weird. Like, I know all their teams and stuff, and I pay attention to it. But me personally, I'd rather just support my hometown team and not worry about fantasy because everyone gets way too into it, and I did at the same time. But then when I had to start voting against my own team for my fantasy team, that was when it gets ridiculous, and that's when there comes to a point where, which team do you want to win? Do you want your fantasy team to win, or do you want your hometown team to win? Your fantasy team, most likely, if you win the game, it doesn't mean anything. You just get bragging rights. If your hometown team wins, that could mean playoffs, Super Bowl, so many other things. And so I've been rooting for my hometown team, and that's what I'm going to be doing for this. And after this, so yeah, that's why I don't play fantasy football anymore. Obviously, if you guys play fantasy football, I guarantee you guys come into that dilemma. And I've actually know friends who, they don't even pay attention to their hometown team anymore because they care about their fantasy team. When my hometown team is on, I love watching their games. I love watching the Arizona Cardinals play. And some people who go to my school, they say they're Cardinals fans, but they won't watch the games because they have a bunch of fantasy players in another game. So they decide they're going to be watching their fantasy team's game instead of their hometown team, which is just ridiculous to me, and I don't like that at all. I think you should be a loyal hometown fan and not, completely disregard them for some fantasy team. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this gameplay commentary. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I have a new series coming out pretty soon, and it's going to be showing you like an in-depth analysis of my views from month to month, and yeah, that's all I'm really going to say right now. I know I don't get that much views, but YouTube, it gives me like percentages, like if I went up a certain amount of percent, went down a certain amount of percent, lots of numbers that would help you guys out a lot on how to increase your views or to decrease your views. And I'm going to be doing different tests each month to see if it helps me out or if it doesn't help me out. And I'm going to tell you what I did that month to help me out or if it hurt me so you guys don't make the same mistake as me. It's just a test, and I think I'll be really interested in making it because I like to look into the numbers and stuff. That's what I like to do. It's kind of nerdy, I guess. But yeah, that's what I like to do. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this, and hopefully you guys, if you play fantasy football, you don't diss your home team. And if you guys do have a fantasy football team, comment down below some of your players. I would like to know what your guys' fantasy football teams are. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for daily content. I will see you guys on the next one.